Well, hell fire. It's RockdaRiff. And I am back for another Metalhead Envy. Today is a new thing for me, and I'm so excited. I feel blessed. It's kind of surreal that I've been doing the Metalhead Envy series long enough to where people are actually reaching out and want me to help them or want me to react, review stuff. Still, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whispers, Whispers of Oblivion have announced a Diablo-inspired mini album featuring a shit ton of deathcore all stars. Um, and they reached out directly to me. They said this is an extreme music collective, Whispers of Oblivion, if I can say it, is set to unleash a devastating new mini album inspired by the legendary Diablo franchise titled simply Diablo. This five-part conceptual release mirrors the game's iconic act structure, with each track featuring guest vocals from deathcore's most formidable performers. A cinematic journey through hell. I already dig that line. Fucking Doom guy. Uh, More than just a tribute, Diablo aims to sonically recreate the game's dark narrative progression. We didn't want to write songs about Diablo, we wanted to make listeners feel like they're descending through each act of the game. It explains the project's creative team. The 22-minute experience builds from Act 1's ominous beginnings to Act 5's cataclysmic, if I could read today, cataclysmic finale, with each vocalist bringing their signature style to different chapters of the story. So they have sent me Diablo Act 1 featuring Taylor Barber. Oh man, there is going to be some heavyweights on this. Okay. But Roman, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for asking me to do this. And I'm excited. I'm so curious about what's going on with this. Let's dive on in. I'm sure I am in 720. Why are we not in at least HD? Sorry about that, folks. I thought it was auto. Oh! That shit comes in heavy. What the fuck is that? It's like a orc monkey kind of thing. I was about to say I love the Killer Brass Orchestra section here, but damn, it comes in blistering. Yeah. Fucking getting it. That was a cool combo of vocals. Part of my brain is going, how many extras do they got for this? But even in the email, described as a cinematic journey. Definitely love the chunk riffs. I love that chunk, 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 chunk. That and that one particular. I've always thought, I've always thought that was cool. Fucking, I wish I could do harsh vocals. Oh me. So we got some costumes. I'm curious what kind of camera they're shooting with. Because I think the one thing I would nitpick, some of these shots here look like they're 24 frames per second, and they have that film grain to it. But then some of the shots don't look as, they look like they're a higher frame rate. And they're not, I don't know how to explain it. I always say just like, to me, there's certain camera ways that look like a film, but then there's some that look more like 60 frames per second, super HD, that soap opera kind of look. But either way, the track is fucking hitting hard as fuck. I definitely like the lower sections. The don't come that shit is I fucking that harsh vocals that are that good always impress me. I've been on a Shadow of Intent kick this past week. And that's another harsh vocalist that's just like just fucking kills it, bro. So the guys here and Taylor Barber, we're getting just such a cool dynamic range of vocals. And for once, it's actually, I'm reading along with the lyrics. It's pretty cool. I'm not catching every one of them because I'm trying to watch the video as well. But let's keep rolling. It sounded like we was getting ready to get a little bit of a guitar lead thing. Whoa. Burn them to fucking dust. I like that. I like that. They find you everywhere. That shit fucking hit hard, bro. That's cool. That's my favorite shot of this whole cinematic so far. I dig all the flags out here in the battlefield. Killer solo, killer guitar tone, killer lead. I dig the fuck out of that guitar solo. That's one of those ones I wish I had those kinds of chops. That's the best way I can explain it. I wish I'm always trying and practicing and trying to get my lead licks a little bit better. I think I have a peculiar, or not a peculiar, but I have a just particular style that's more comfortable for me, and it doesn't fall into the arpeggio style stuff. But I like hearing people that pull it off, and maybe one day I'll start being able to pull it off myself. But really dig that guitar lead just now. That's cool. Whoa. That was really cool. I really dig this section of the song. I've liked all the low end, chunkier sections, and then the thrash has been nice as well. It's been such a good palette of where we're going musically. Very proggy song, but I don't think I've ever, well, I wouldn't say ever, but that was a cool riser. I want to back up enough to catch most of that riser. I think I'm about to sneeze. Yeah. Uh, yeah, this was a really cool riser. I might have backed up too far. Maybe it's right around here. Yeah, right here. That was cool. That's a good shot. To be continued. Hell yeah. I'm down for all this. It's combining basically everything I dig. Fucking metal, swords and shields, monsters. I That's like the shit I'm into. I can admit I've got a buddy that loves Diablo, and I've watched. I mean, of course, anybody that's in the gaming community knows of Diablo. I've never really played a lot of it because I'm not big on. I'm not a big bird's eye uh, kind of player, but I am all about like Souls and the Elden Rings and I love the world. Let's just say that. I might not like the gameplay loop of Diablo, but I enjoyed this Act One we've got going on here. I think that monster design. I don't know why it kind of it's like a cross between monkey, orc, and bird. So I don't know if that's like a particular monster from from the games. So anybody that's actually smart, or not actually smart, but smarter than me, which is most, let me know in the comments if that monster design is inspired by something in particular. Uh, a hell of a Act One. I feel like we started at point A and we ended at B, or we ended up at B and we got to C and D, and like it kept going. I liked the progginess of it. It kept me really, especially if I wasn't on camera. And this being a special request, I'm not exactly sure how the copyright will work and everything. Um, but it's easy to like definitely whenever I can listen to this straight through without doing my normal stop and talk a little bit. It's a journey and a cool one at that. I love all the wolf shots. I am all about. I think a wolf is like one of the coolest creatures, coolest animals. I'd have one as a pet if I was badass enough to domesticate one. It's I don't even know if I don't even know if that's a legal thing or whatever. But either way, I think wolves are just fucking crazy cool. Uh, but yeah, if I have to sit here and break it down, be analytical, there's certain camera shots to me that look more film grain, and there's certain ones that don't as much. But it's still visually very cool to check out, very cool to see. Um, I think that one riser part musically, I'm trying to think of how many times I've heard any other band do that. And right now on camera sitting here, it's hard to think of, but that was really cool because they kept going up. Um, well, all the vocals are badass. How many vocalists are in Whispers of Oblivion? Because I know they're featuring Taylor Barber. Taylor Barber, just let me make sure, look up and make sure. Yeah, Left to Suffer. That's who I was thinking. I didn't want to sound, wanted to see, make sure that's who that was. I don't know. That's the answer I have a lot on a lot of things. Um, but Whispers of Oblivion, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for reaching out and wanting me to check this out. That was very cool. I am definitely curious to see what we're going to get with the next acts. Um, as for my personal tastes, I love the groove. I love the chunk 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 groove stuff. The guitar lead was sick nasty. Uh, I like the lower end vocals as well. I like everything in the track. Don't get me wrong, but just the standouts for me is I like that one where it focused on the candlelight, and it's like yeah, that shit was cool. And then there's another lower vocal that I really dig. That's like I can't even imitate it. It's like a tongue roll, like, but it's. I fucking sound stupid trying to imitate it. Uh, but yeah, that was badass. Hell yeah. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. If you're a huge Whispers of Oblivion fan, as always, give me some trivia. If you're a huge Diablo fan, I would like to hear what your thoughts on Act 1 are. Yeah, basically, chit chat, and I read every comment and everything. And make sure you swing over to Whispers of Oblivion and see what else they got going, see what else they're cooking with. And if you have a song request, I had a total brain. Sorry. If you got a song request that you would love for me to check out, make sure you swing over the community post. And you'll see second post over there right now from the top, round 6. That's the list I'm working off of through YouTube. Now, it is easier for management and labels and band managers to come through my email, which that should be on here as well. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Whispers of Oblivion. I hope this shit blows up. I hope it rolls. I hope a lot of people get into it. I wish y'all nothing but success. And with all that being said, stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.